our noted journalist and ex-MP, Mr. Bharat Kumar Raut, the guest of honor, Father Devasya, Father Shaju, and the lady with the spice, our dear Carol, with the institute of dean of this institute. I think when Sarita said such beautiful words, I was thinking, 20 years down the line, of course, I've been knowing her, the voracious, dynamic journalist, and you're lucky to have her. And as Divina was saying, make use of her caliber and what experiences she has had. Even as editor, afternoon, she would go after anybody, not being scared. So she emulate her, and you would be really successful as journalists. I don't know the money part, because there her ethics will come, and it would be difficult. But let me tell you, it's a pleasure to be here. When it was for 6th, I was so sad. I told Carol, I want to come, but 6th is Salman's judgment. I'll have to be in the court. And I'm grateful to some of the students who said they can't make it because they were also on duty. So I am lucky that today I'm here with you. And I have seen your profession. I've been handling a lot of journalists. And let me tell you, ethics matters. Because in the long run, what is true, what is correct, it comes out. I have my guiding motto, truth triumphs. Even when my husband's book came in 10 years back, and in that also he had written to my wife, who is a firm believer, that truth triumphs. You know, at that time, we felt that everything was dark and nobody is going to come out and speak for us, or we'll find a way, because he quit the police and he came into the legal field, and gradually I also quit. But at that time, when you're leaving the comfort of the government job, you know, so yours is going to be a job where you would realize that you're with a paper and you've written a strong story which your higher ups don't like. They will not only shoot down the story, but they would ask you, they would be stern on you, they would try to tell you that don't take after this. In fact, I still remember we had given a beautiful case we had done on environment violation, and which one of the leading dailies journalist was writing, and he said, you know, it's a cover page story, is going to come tomorrow, and we've done it and research and all. And next day when we opened the paper, it was not there. Forget the front page, even on the last page. And we found that the story which was attacking a big infrastructure group, that had given, after 2 days we found it had given 4 or 6 pages, full pages advertisements. So you must know this, but it doesn't matter. One paper may not take, you keep trying, because somewhere or the other, now thanks to the social media, as she said, your internet, your WhatsApp, you will find a place to put in your thoughts and words and your convictions. Now you are not at the mercy of totally the newsprint, that if they print your story, only then it will come. You have ways. Start your own blog. Start blogging. And the biggest strength is your pen. But now I say it's the voice, because I am speaking all the time. But the pen again comes in, because the legal points, the legal issues which are crystallized, it is your research, it is your hard work. And there is no shortcut to success. Just remember that if you think you are going to become top journalist, you will become Arnab Goswami or Rajdeep Sardesai on day one, you will not. You know, you would be just like in the legal field. Our juniors, poor fellows, they are lawyers from GLC and all, but all they do is carry the books and take out some cases. But that's the way it is. It takes time. And you may be, like you said, that just a few of you. Let me tell you, even these many of you, you're 8 of you or 9? 9. So even the 9 of you, I'm saying even 2 among you can make the difference. You can make this institute. You can be the biggest brand ambassadors of this institute. Work hard, make it, because I expect that from the 9 of you, there will be 90. Because people will say, oh, she's from St. Paul's. This is what her work is. So you are not working just for yourself. You are working for the sweat and labor of these people who have, for 10 months have slogged with you. So you have to remember that the lineage which you are carrying. Because Carol, I hold her in very high esteem. She has stood for convictions, her articles, even when she was with Times of India, and Smita, rightly, when Smita writes this, let me tell you, when we were chasing Reliance, you know, my husband was SP CBI, even our telephones were disconnected. Those days there were no mobiles. Because people thought disconnect the landline, at least YP Singh's connection with the media would stop. But I mean, 94, 95, the phones were disconnected, vehicles were withdrawn, our salaries were stopped, but we moved on with the conviction. And today, when things are like this, we said, Adarsh, I told my husband, this CM has to go. And I said, when you quit the job, I didn't have any issues when you left the IPS. But if you leave this corrupt Ashok Chavan, if you leave these people, these IS officers who are breaking law with impunity, I don't want to cast aspersions on Ashok Chavan, but corruption in general, these corrupt politicians and corrupt bureaucrats, I told him I was quiet when you left the IPS, but if you let this monument, let it become a Taj Mahal. Let nobody go there, because a common man to buy a house in this state has to take a loan, comes from Kalyan, comes from Kalwa, and there are people who in the name of Kargil martyrs are taking us building like this. And we ensured that the CM resigned, we ensured that the BMC commissioner, we ensured that they went to Arthur jail. And that is why I say that if you work on conviction, you work on hope. And yes, I do keep smiling, because at that time people would ask, you don't look under stress, my children were small, we were struggling. But I said, no, if we are together, why should there be stress? So you have your family and friends, you have your convictions, they will take you a long way. Yes, journalism is very tough. As a parent, even I would be a little worried that my daughter is a journalist, because I keep asking these television girls at 11 in the night when I'm coming out of Times Now. I said, you'll be going home now. They live in Powai, they live somewhere in Thane. And they go in those taxis only. And now with so many taxi cases happening, I as a mother, as a parent, I get nervous. But hats off to these young girls. They are bold. They say, no ma'am, we'll reach safely. Don't worry. We have our mobiles, we have this. So yours will be odd hours. So for the parents also, have faith, have trust. And if the children, especially girls, because majority of girls, if you are a little careful, like my daughter is in National Law School, Bangalore, she takes a taxi, it's almost 1.5 hours from the Bangalore airport to NLS. I tell her, don't fall asleep. Safety. The moment you get your taxi driver numbers, send it to your mom. My son was in Bandra, Hyderabad. Why I'm talking of safety? Because that will be a bigger issue for you when you go in the field. Even the boy was there, I said nothing doing. For 5 years he was there. I said the moment your taxi comes at the station or the train or at the airport, I must have the SMS. So for the parents, for the children, that is a must. Be a little cautious, and let me tell you, there is nothing to worry. You can write the biggest of the stories, you can pull up any, because you have so much power in your hands. You can, I always say, when people say, what is your profession? Now, Carol, I tell them, मैं लोगों को जेल भेजती हूँ. I am a criminal lawyer. So, I mean, this is what a criminal lawyer. So you would be journalist, you would say, I show the truth. I expose the real face of the people to the thing. You may be the biggest corporate, but my little story will ensure that the truth goes out to the people. So you have great responsibility with your convictions and with all Carol's lectures on ethics. I am happy that she was giving all that, because I would say, I came to this city in 91 with convictions. I was working as a customs officer, I was a civil servant, but I left all that because I wanted to follow my conviction, my truth, and I'm happy that what I am today, I don't miss even a day. My batchmates are postmaster generals, I would also have been one. I was telling somebody today, but end of the day, I feel I have done my duty, I have done something for the society. So I would not go on and on, because now this is what I do all the time, either in the court or on the channels. But my dear students, you are going out. I said 9 should be able to bring 90, because you are the people who are going to keep the flag flying of St. Paul's, of your faculty, of all the people, all the persons who have associated with you, taught you. And thank you so much, Carol, for giving me this opportunity, because I'm really grateful, because I somehow do feel that we must connect, we must endeavor to greater heights. And thank you for being there always for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Abba, for that wonderful message with so much color and dash. And on the lighter side, seeing the effects of social media, I want to just share with you all that Abha Singh and I share a common birthday, 12 December, am I right? And Sharad Pawar, I'm here. Amazing. And Sharad Pawar as in power. Great. Thank you. Well, now it's time for our